A very warm welcome to Kibera News Network. Today I want to introduce you to our new program. Our program is called Face to Face. Face to Face is a program that will be focusing different faces from different diaspora. And we start with some of our very own. These are none other than Sunday Wycliffe and John Mutua. Now, Sunday Wycliffe here is a member of Map Kibera Trust under the program Voice of Kibera. Good afternoon, Sunday.
Good afternoon.
Yes. Well, John Mutua is also a member of Map Kibera Trust under the program Kibera News Network. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you.
Now, the two gentlemen have been away for quite some time. Sunday has been to South Africa for 1 month, while John Mutua went to Denmark for 3 good months. Welcome back, guys.
Thank you.
They are going to share with us their experiences while out there. Don't move. Yes, Mr. Sunday, I'll be starting with you. What took you to South Africa?
Yeah, I went to South Africa because of a purpose, climate justice for the then COP17.
Yeah, just that?
Yeah.
And Mr. Mutua, how did you fetch your way to Denmark?
I actually went there for training purposes, for global cause purpose, and it involved collecting people from different countries, that is Kenya, Bangladesh, Honduras, Germany, and also Denmark students, and we were learning issues on campaigning and global work. So that's what took me there with the Actually organization.
Briefly tell us how the 3 months was like.
It was a lot of fun, as well as a lot of reading, a lot of interacting with people from different parts of the world. We were living with students from the United States in the same building. We were also studying with people from different backgrounds, with different cultural experiences. So we exchanged a lot of ideas and we learned a lot of cultures from different countries. And I actually learned it's totally different from different people, parts of the world.
Sandy, could you please, do you have any particular thing you would like to share with us from South Africa?
Yes. I mean, the best thing that maybe I want to share is the difference between South Africa and Kenya in terms of infrastructure, road network. They are really very, very far in terms of that aspect of development. But again, the important thing is about how they treat other people. And I'm talking basically about the police. They are really very, very friendly. They talk to you. They can even buy something for you. But the Kenyan police, it will never happen. South Africa is really developed. It's like our Europe in Africa because the road network is really very, very advanced. When you look at the infrastructure, they have, nice infrastructure. And again, environmentally, they're trying to cope with climate change by developing policies that are friendly to the environment. They have said in South Africa that before you put up a house, you need to make sure that it is fully installed with a renewable energy source. That's basically solar or rather wind power. Whereas in Kenya, yeah, it's not really bad, but at least South Africa is far much ahead of us.
You make me want to go to South Africa. I think I like it. Mr. Mutua, could you please compare Denmark to Kenya?
Daylight, especially during winter time, because light we were seeing it from 8, and here we used to seeing it at 7, and by 4 it was already dark. So we were experiencing very short days. The infrastructure over there is also very well. It's good. They have very good organization in terms of transport. You can use the same ticket for the bus, for the metro, and for the train. So you need only to purchase one ticket, and it goes up to a duration of time, and it also divided into zones. So they have a very well organized transportation network. The other thing is maybe the people there, they are very busy people, so they are not as social as people in Kenya. So to get somebody to talk to them is when you go to a bar or something, but there are people are just moving from one place to another. And the other thing is they're very climate friendly. They don't use a lot of vehicles like in Kenya. Most of the people there, they actually use bicycles. So on each side of the left side of the road, they have bicycles where the people are cycling because of the environmental issues. They're trying to reduce on the carbon emissions. And the other thing that I was really impressed with was the members of parliament over there. They're really very humble. And they came Kenya. They actually go to the parliament using bicycles. They don't use like big cars like Mercedes in Kenya.
Really?
Yeah. So even when we went for lobby work, and we had a meeting with one of the members of the parliament there, and we conducted it. So during our event, we also invited him to come and talk to the people during the event. And when I was doing my actual work, he actually remembered me, and he came and said, "Ah, I remember you when you came in a meeting," and we actually chatted with friends, we had a photo, we took drinks, and that is actually something I never in Kenya. Kenya is like they're in a totally different class with the citizens, and yeah.
None of you is talking about the food. Did you like food in South Africa Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, we had a chance to go to KFC. Yeah. KFC is a sort of a hotel where you go and buy food. So chicken in KFC in South Africa is much more similar or even sweeter than the one we get at home. So I think the food is not that much different. They are pretty much, the same.
Food in Denmark?
Oh, it's totally different. A lot of salads, a lot of vegetables, variety, a lot of healthy food. It was, especially during the class times because we had to eat in the cafeteria. But outside, we were eating pizza and burger and stuff like that. And one thing I noticed is people here, they put a lot of value in things like pizza and burger, but there it's like for the poor people. The poor people are the ones who do things like pizza and burgers. And yeah. And when you go to the restaurants, here in Kenya, you just leave things on the table, like the McDonald's. But there, after finishing eating, you collect your stuff and you go and throw it. They don't have a lot of workers to clean after you. So yeah, the food was totally different for me. But we had cultural nights. So people from different parts of the world, they were cooking food from where they were from. And it was good because maybe for the Bangladesh night, it's like Indian food and they have a lot of spices. So eating it, it was very hot on my mouth and I could not be able to handle a lot of their food. Honduras night, it was a lot of meat, a lot of good stuff. And also in Denmark night, it was also good, but in Kenya night, it's also Kenyan food. That's why I enjoyed the most because it's food from Kenya.
You must have missed chapati.
Chapati. I missed a lot of chapati.
Son, is there anything you like or you didn't like during your whole trip?
Actually, there are lots of things I liked. One of them is the initial starting point where we had to do a concert in Nairobi, and Giuliani and his team was on board. So they are the ones who are facilitating the whole concert thing. And very many people turned up and they were dancing, they were feeling happy while we were driving the message of climate change, climate justice by telling people to sign petitions, which we want to take to Durban by then. So at that point I was happy because I was part of the team that was doing the petition drive to try and collect as many signatures as possible, that by the time we reach Durban, at least we have a good number. So we collected about 10,000 petitions in a single day from about 12 noon to 5 p.m. That was the best moment of my time, having contributed my energy, my everything, my time at that space to collect so many signatures. We didn't expect that. We had thought of collecting 600 signatures, but we had overestimated or underestimated ourselves. And when we were going down to Durban, we crossed about 4 countries. That is Tanzania, Malawi, Zambia, Botswana, and then finally we were in South Africa. There is a cultural difference as you translate to every other country, and that difference is what I really like because I was able to learn it as a new thing. We used also to play football with different people in different countries, and that is something nice, to identify with, because at least on 3 instances we were able to win, which means maybe they might not be as good as the Kenyan team. But there was also something that I didn't like, that being watched over. I am a man who knows this is not the right thing to do when you are in front of people, or this is the right thing to do. But when you get somebody, controlling you like a remote control, it becomes something that I don't want to tolerate. So sometimes I was not feeling good by the way somebody was controlling me or controlling like every other person. Leadership is not by how much you control people. Leadership is by how much you let people control themselves for the general good of the organization, or the general good for something to succeed. So that is the part. I was unhappy with it. I tried raising it and people kind of changed, but it was just weird, It was weird, yeah.
Thank you. Please share with us any best moment or worst moment in Denmark.
The best moments, I actually have a couple, but let me pick several. We had a trip to Brussels. I think that was one of the best moments because I got to travel with a nice bus. We also went in a ferry, and inside the ferry there were these nice hotels on the top of the ferry, and all the trip to Germany, through Germany, seeing different countries, experiencing the whole trip to Brussels, meeting people, different people. It was also a good thing for me.
Sunday, anything you can say you've achieved from that trip?
I am rich, per se. Seriously. I don't believe in the riches of material riches, but I believe in the riches of getting to meet new people, getting to learn what you didn't know when you were in your home, when you were in your country. I have gotten to establish some strong contacts with people in Tanzania, in Malawi, in Zambia, Botswana, and then finally South Africa, and also Kenya. Because the guys we were with on the caravan, I have no idea. I only knew about 4 people, and we were about 180. So you can imagine how many more I knew after the caravan of about 42 days. So it was very much important for me to make those contacts, because I believe after that instant of making contacts, I'm rich.
So thank you very much, guys, for coming. And we hope that we will meet you again if we have more questions for you. Thank you very much for your time.
Oh, thank you.
And to my audience, thank you very much for watching. This was a very perfect experience we had from Sunday and John here. Till we meet up again, I've been your host, Owino Joshua.